Well, February is American Heart Month, a reminder to all Americans about heart health, of course.
Yeah, the dangers of heart disease are still the #1 concern for both men and women. And starting tomorrow, there are events to help raise awareness and make a difference. Joining us this morning from the American Heart Association, Emily Swanson, and cardiac arrest survivor, Alicia Bravo. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Well, tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is National Wear Red Day. Describe what that is. You guys are already decked out in red.
Yes.
We are.
Yeah.
Are you decked out in red now for the duration?
We're ready. I mean, tomorrow kicks off American Heart Month, so with our National Wear Red Day to raise awareness for heart disease, that #1 killer of men and women.
Now, Alicia, you're an ER nurse.
I am.
Correct. Okay, so did you think this could ever happen to you? Like, did your training kick in when you had your issue? Like, go walk us through that.
Sure. I am an ER nurse. I've been in the emergency department at Hennepin Healthcare for the last 11 years, and never once did I ever expect this would happen to me at such a young age. I was 37 when I had my cardiac arrest. I was swimming in Cambridge, Wisconsin, visiting my parents, training for a triathlon, and I was out in the lake, and my dad was trailing me in a boat full of my family. And I suddenly stopped and asked for help. I don't remember any of this, by the way. And my dad threw me a flotation device, and I didn't go after it. And so my sister quickly jumped into the water and swam out to me and brought my lifeless body back to the boat, where my dad lifted me out, brought me onto the boat, and knew I didn't have a pulse and wasn't breathing, and he started CPR. So I had CPR for about 20 minutes before I was shocked out of ventricular fibrillation and sent to a hospital in Madison, Wisconsin, where I was put into therapeutic hypothermia and awoke a few days later. And I am so lucky to be here.
My goodness.
I mean, there's a series of lucky to be here moments
Right.
within that whole entire story. I mean, #1, 20 minutes of CPR. I mean, that's incredible. Who was with you? I mean, to be out there, was that a family member? Was that someone that was nearby?
Yeah, it was my dad. So I was swimming on the lake, and I asked him to trail me so I wouldn't get hit by a boat. Was my
That was your reasoning?
That was my reasoning. I was going to swim across the lake and run home. So I said, you know, can you please trail me? And it was a fun family boat ride. We were all home vacationing. So my sister was on the boat, my brother-in-law, and my 3 nieces, and my youngest son were all on the boat that morning.
My goodness. Now, when you woke up and kind of figured out what had happened, what, like, I can't imagine what kind of state your brain is in. Not necessarily, obviously, recovering, but like, oh my gosh, what just happened to me? What is, can you even describe what that's like?
Sure. So I did not know why this happened to me. I had later been diagnosed with long QT syndrome, so my heart had an arrhythmia. I didn't have a heart attack. It went into an arrhythmia and then put me into ventricular fibrillation. And I woke up and I thought, what am I going to do now? I'm an ER nurse. I've seen this a million times, and I can't believe this happened to me. So I said, I want my mission in life to teach others bystander CPR and early defibrillation so they can save a life. So this American Heart has been amazing helping me get my story out. Lots of different platforms. I've taught CPR multiple times, raised money for multiple different organizations, helping people get AEDs. I've raised money for the Heart Walk. I gave money back to the EMS community that saved my life. And just by using my story to show others that someone young and healthy can have a heart issue and have a sudden cardiac arrest and have CPR on them. And to teach others and show others that it does actually work. So by learning this skill of hands-only CPR, you can actually make a difference in someone's life.
Now, Alicia, obviously this elevated you into a spokesman category for the whole Go Red campaign. Emily, tell us about not only the entirety of February, the Go Red campaign, but what people can expect with the Go Red Day tomorrow and the Health Expo that's coming up.
Yeah, so we're celebrating 15 years of Go Red for Women this year, and it really started to bring awareness that heart disease can affect women, as it was always seen as kind of a man's disease.
Right.
And so, you know, we get to work with wonderful spokespeople like Alicia and meet these volunteers who have this personal connection. And so we'll be at the, tomorrow is National Wear Red Day, so wear red to raise awareness for the American Heart Association and Go Red for Women, and then our Go Red Health Expo will be at the Mall of America on Saturday, February 9th, and Alicia will be in a fashion show, and we'll have a student fashion show, a dog fashion show. You can learn CPR. You can also learn pet CPR, and we'll have the Vikings cheerleaders and a lot of fun dancing and singing and it'll just be a good time.
Bring your kids.
Yeah, definitely. Alicia, you may have said this. How long ago was this?
This was on July 1st, 2017.
Okay, so this is a couple of years ago?
A year and a half out.
What are you doing now? Are you still at the ED?
I'm still in the ED.
Good for you.
Yes, and I am trying to make my mark on bystander CPR and trying to teach everyone I know. And I always say I want to save the world. And if I can save one person, and if they hear my story and I can save one person's life, I'm saving their world.
That's
Good
true.
for you.
Yeah. Guys, thank you very much.
Seriously.
Alicia, Emily, thank you for joining us this morning. As a reminder, the National Wear Red Day is tomorrow. I have it on my calendar every year. Show your support by wearing something red to show your support. It's very easy to do, and the support and the awareness goes a long way. Go Red Health Expo coming up February 9th. That is a week from this weekend. It's at the Mall of America. For more information, visit heart.org/Minnesota. That is heart.org/Minnesota.